and welcome to this week's vlog. We have had health issues in the family, so we were gone for most of the week last week, and we got back late Saturday night, so I have been working on the house. We also had to pick up Cleo. She stayed with the foster family where we picked her up because my mother-in-law is terrified of dogs, even though she is the sweetest thing. But you know, some people are just like that. I know my grandma also is quite scared of dogs, though she has gotten better. And Cleo and I are on our way to TJ Maxx to return a dress that I bought when we were in Amarillo, and it just doesn't feel right. So I'm going to return it, and then we're going to do some training because we're about to go to Germany in May, and it's a 10.5-hour flight there, and it's 11.5 hours back. And if you are interested, I will give you the details on how I'm taking her with me, because there are quite a few requirements that we have to meet. And also, once we are in Germany, I am going to try, well, I should be fine, but I am going to get her a pet passport, which will make it much easier to take her back and forth. But anyways, I just want her to be as comfortable as possible. I've been playing desensitization videos on YouTube for her, and I've been taking her as many places as I can. And today we're actually going through the car wash for the first time. She hasn't been, because the car looks like a mess because of all the driving, of course, on the freeway. I don't know which is which. So I am looking forward to that. I'm going to do my best to show you her reaction. And what we're also going to do, because I think her main issue is that she gets scared with loud noises and cars, and also because she's so friendly, she just wants to play with everyone, especially dogs and children. She goes wild. So we're going to sit outside PetSmart, huh, baby girl? You can't even see her. She's hiding. We're going to sit outside PetSmart and work on that. Like I said, she's a good girl. She's just a baby and very excited. I booked my flight and we are going to Germany. We, as in Cleo and I. And so today we are going to do our first training session at the airport because she has never been and she's scared of loud noises. Also, let me know what you think about the vintage inspired half moon nails. Got a fresh manicure and I put a picture on Instagram or a reel, and I don't know how I feel about them. I did like pictures of them online. Hi Schatz! She brought me a toy. But I don't, it looks like something's missing to me when I look in the mirror. So maybe not the style for me. I'm just getting ready for the day. And just felt like talking to a camera because that's fun. And also I did have a little bit of material, but I scrapped it all, as I do, because we went to my in-laws' house. My mother-in-law was having a health situation, so we went and visited, dropped off Cleo at the foster family because my mother-in-law is terrified of dogs. Apparently it doesn't matter how nice the dogs are. So I am getting ready, as I said, just for the day. Nothing crazy. I've been actually keeping it quite minimal. I've also been trying to use up this e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation, and it's just not my thing. And that's nothing against e.l.f. That is really just foundations. I am not a big fan of foundations. I very much prefer a BB cream. So I have to find a good one. And worst case, I have to ask a friend in Korea to send me one. But I know that some Dr. Yart creams are available here. So I might get one of those. Also, I made myself some tea. Usually I have my matcha in the morning and then I have the peppermint tea at night. But I felt like peppermint tea. And this is a mug my husband got me when he was living in Korea and I was living in Germany. He sent it. He thought it was cute and I agreed. So Cleo was playing with something. I make my tea with 1 teaspoon of honey and I could not find the honey, even though I knew I got Texas honey. It's local honey. And the bottle is almost full still. So I was looking for, it's looking and looking and looking and couldn't find it. And I went through all the cabinets, even the ones that don't have food, so non-pantry cabinets. And then I thought, oh my goodness, I probably put it in the fridge. And yes, I did put it in the fridge, so yeah, that's just what happens. I probably, in the days of putting things away, I probably just put it in there. That's fine. I've been trying to keep it quite minimal and I'm loving my short hair. I am so glad I cut it off, and as soon as I'm out of my Shea Moisture shampoo and conditioner, I am going to order myself some Redken products because I hear so many good things about them. So I'll probably get a nice set to try it out, see what I think. And I have an order coming in for makeup, just for one, my eyebrow pencil is gone and with blonde eyebrows. I'm quite particular, and I just have a few things. It's a German brand that I like a lot, and I'm just going to wait for my mascara to dry, clean it up, and then get dressed real quick, and we'll go to the airport and see how Cleo does. What she has to do is she has to sit at security, a sit stay, which she's good with the sit stay, but I don't know if she will be okay with all that noise and all those people, and then I'm sure someone's going to try to pet her because that's what everyone likes to do. And I also, actually, I might show you that I have saddlebags that I made for her and for her service dog vest. So I'll be taking those with us, putting them on because she hasn't used them. I might just put a few things in them just to have a bit of weight and then see what happens. And I'll bring lots of treats, and there she comes. I hear her. Also this, I don't know if you can tell, this is a big one which a neighbor gave away from a child's birthday. It was falling apart, so I fixed it up. Are you bringing me your toy? Your favorite throw toy? Your favorite fetch toy? So I fixed it up for her birthday, which is in May, which I'm excited about because she's my baby and it's her first birthday. And we're going to do we're going to do a family party here. And then in Germany, I want to do a party too with my parents' dog, my sister's dogs. Then we have a distant relative. They have a little Frenchie. Family friends. They have a Havanese. That's all I can think. Maybe my aunt. She has two Macchiavischlas. But my parents' yard is not fenced in, so I don't know where we will do it yet. But we will find a way. It will be fine. And I still have this Super Stay Lead the Way Maybelline. And I'm trying to use it up, but there's so much. Because it's not quite... I think it's a bit too light. A bit too rosy for my liking. But I don't really like throwing things away, so... Especially beauty products. Also, I put a little bit of Vaseline on my lips, which makes this not as dry, which is nice. I'll take this with me in my purse. Now I'm going to have some more tea. And we're making our way to the airport. So we tried, but the short-term parking was occupied completely. I even went around 2 times, as in out of the garage and back in, and still there was no parking spot. So I decided on a coffee. Well, you know that Starbucks Frappuccinos are more like a dessert, but sometimes I get myself one. So I got this, and there's an antique store that I like a few minutes away. I did want to get Cleo a pup cup. She has had one once when we had candy, but that was the only time. And when I just went into Target and I ordered my caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino, they said they didn't have the little cup, so oh well. She got lots of treats still. She was really good in the store. She's getting better at ignoring children. Dogs not so much, but children she can kind of contain herself now. And as in she wants to play with them and love on them, because that's just how she is. So, but the one thing, when we walked into Target, they had those the big bubble ones. And I thought, oh, bubbles. I don't think she's ever seen bubbles unless the foster family did it with her. So I got a little bubble gun for $5 and ages 3+. Well, she's 11 months, but I think she will like it. Mini extreme bubble blaster. And we'll try that out when we get home, if I remember. So we might go to the antique store and maybe the thrift store. I have to say, considering that she's only 11 months old, I think she does quite well. Obviously it helps that she does not bark. It is very extremely rare. The other day growled at a girl that was petting her, but we think it was because she was wearing sunglasses and she was someone she didn't know. Or, you know, my trainer says always trust your dog, so maybe she wasn't the nicest person. I don't know. But yeah, so we'll make our way now and I'll try and show you the bubble fun when we get home. So we're out here. She broke me her ball, but Cleo, the bubble gun. You know what this is? Cleo, look. Shit here. What's this? You don't know what to do? I don't think she's ever seen bubbles. Oh, I'm killing some grass over here. Look at this. Snip. Look. I am going to show you the new toys that I did get for Cleo, so while we were in Amarillo, I went to TJ Maxx and I did see a few things that I just could not resist. So I did get this rosé bottle that has a plastic bottle inside and it has a squeaker on the top which you can just switch out. And Cleo is not crazy about the squeaker, but she does like a plastic bottle very much. So that's number one. And then I walked into Five and Below because that's where I got her rain boots and they had this, and I thought that she would love this and she would try her best to get the ball out, but she doesn't seem to be very interested. And then at TJ Maxx I found this very cute, as you can tell she is shedding because the Texas weather doesn't know what it wants to do. So it has two squeakers and she has actually been liking this a whole lot more than I thought she would, and she likes to play fetch with pretty much anything, but this and her purple rope toy seem to be her favorites at the moment. And then when I took her to TJ Maxx, I saw this. It's leather, and I thought I had a squeaker. I guess it doesn't. Oh yeah, it does. Down here. Just a little one. Oh, she heard it and she's coming. So this is leather. She was interested in it in the store. So I did get it, but I feel I have to start rotating her toys again because she's not very interested in any of them. Right now, she's looking at me and tilting her head. Do you want a toy? And then the last thing is, I got this at
TJ Maxx, I believe. And it's from the Bark Box. It's just a ball. Supposedly you can play tug with this too, but it is too big for her mouth at the moment. I did think she would like it. Also, this actually won't roll under the couch because if anything gets lost under the couch, just like any other dog, it's like she has no other toys. She has to have it, and she has even scratched at the couch. Luckily, she hasn't damaged it yet. But anyways, so I thought this would be nice. And she has a bone with this texture that she likes to chew on. But so far she has not showed any interest, sadly. So these are the new toys that I did get for Cleo, and she wants to go outside all day long. And I am going to make some lunch right now. One of my nails broke, so I had them redone and now they're just all red. I did like the half moon manicure that I showed you in theory, but I don't think it looked very good on me. So I just have red nails now. And I did put a post up on Instagram because I'm not sure if this is the right color for me or if it should be darker. So we will see. I'll make some food. Thank you so much for watching. If you have questions or suggestions, please leave them down below. I'm sorry it took me so long to make another video, but you know, life gets in the way sometimes. So thank you so much, and until next time, bye.